with another fatal accident. Make sure you stay tuned until the end of this video, where I'm going to show you how parents such as yourself can avoid this happening to your teens who are starting to drive or are already driving.
There's random ass people here, man.
At about 9:35 this evening, we had what we have all been talking about for a long time as the ultimate outcome of the reckless behavior that we've been seeing a real uptick in Houston. We had one of these illicit underground car meets here in the parking lot where I'm standing on the feeder road of 290, and as it spilled out onto the feeder road, we had one individual who informed the group that he was gonna do a flyby or drive past the group at an extremely high rate of speed. He did so. He collided into another car who wasn't participating, and as doing that, he and the other car skidded out into both sides of the feeder road. They struck at least 3 pedestrians very seriously. One of those pedestrians is deceased here at the scene. 2 were transported by Lifeline with very life-threatening conditions. We're monitoring those really minute by minute to see if they do pull through.
Again, here's another example. Speed kills, and a lot of young people and even adults don't get this message. This is a whole adult in his 30s. As of the recording of this video, I'm 31. So that's just crazy to me that someone in my age group would do something this reckless, but it happens. It happens. And I think one of the biggest things that a lot of people, not only teens, not only young adults, and as in this video shows an example that adults make the biggest mistake of not respecting vehicles, especially with that much power in the engine. Like, a lot of people underestimate how much these vehicles can kill them. They underestimate the power of muscle cars. They underestimate the lack of safety, but the speed of motorcycles. And they also underestimate supercars. Supercars, you see a lot of accidents, a lot of fatal accidents happening with these types of vehicles. And a lot of times they're young people. What ended up happening is that this was already an illegal kind of setup thing for some racing or burnout. So I mean, that stuff happens everywhere. That stuff happens. But at the same time, like, I don't know why a lot of people think, oh, I could just drive as fast as I want and there's going to be no consequence, like nothing's bad going to happen. I'm a really good driver. I've been driving fast my entire life. That may be true. You may be a great driver. This driver may have been a great driver as well. And the thing is, you can't anticipate what other people are doing on the road. As you can see in this video, the driver did not die, but it was people standing outside who got hit. After one car got hit, then the two cars split off and hit a bunch of people. So my assumption is probably the person in the car is the one who died, and then people off to the side who were standing outside were the ones who got seriously injured. You got two patients that need to be flown out. One was intubated, and you needed two helicopters. Most of the time when you have a major trauma or something like that, you might have one helicopter. When you got two and it's a major incident like that, a lot of times it's just not looking good. So we made it to the end of this video. So a thing I want to talk to you guys about, and this may not be a fit for a lot of you parents, but it may be a fit for some. There are GPS trackers, and I'm going to put a couple links in the description below, that you can put in the OB2 port in your car, and that's the same one where you'll plug in a code reader to see why your car might be throwing a check engine light. And a lot of these trackers are able to both read things that are going on with the car, with the engine, the battery's running low, sudden decelerations, sudden accelerations, information about the speeds they may be traveling at. And the biggest one is collision detection. Collision detection, that's the big one. And it's something I hope none of us as parents ever get, but it is an option available. I know this is very effective. If your battery's getting drained, these things can send you alerts to your phone like, hey, the battery's draining. And you might text your kid, hey, go shut off your lights if you left it running or something like that. Only cars that may not have that OBD2 port are cars made before 1996, but I'm pretty sure after 1996, most American cars all have that in there. So make sure you guys go check it out in the link below. And if you guys would like a more in-depth comparison between each of those items I have in the description below, as well as more installation information like that, make sure you check out this video right here.